what's up my fellow adult children who still collect toys? Today I got the biggest Funko Pop haul I think I've ever done in like 5 years. And this is after I said I was gonna cut back because I had too many Funko Pops. I think my collection is worth like $40,000 now. Something insane. But yeah, I was gonna cut back, but I never did. I have a bunch of Pops from Hot Topic. That's what all the bags are. Hopefully they're all right. I've been pretty lucky with Pops shipped in bags, but if the mailman is feeling extra punchy that day, who knows what shape they're in. I got some FYE. I have some Chase Grails, a Pop from a subscriber and a fellow YouTuber, some U2s, and much more. But before we get into all of that, I have one Pop from the Belle of the Ball. All eyes are on GameStop right now.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
I mean, wouldn't it be funny if after the pandemic and everybody's vaccinated and like everything opens back up and GameStop's looking like the Apple store in glass buildings with like 100 employees on the floor? Pretty crazy stuff. So let's start out with GameStop. Okay, so you can see how long ago I bought this, how long I've been saving these pretty much. So this is from the New York Comic Con, which is in the fall. So I ordered this Pop like 3 or 4 months ago. Wolfman BART. Definitely one of the best series of the year. Wolfman BART's probably one of the weaker ones, but still pretty cool. Now this right here was sent to me. I didn't purchase this. It was sent to me by Whatnot. Go check out their app. It's a great place to buy grails, especially if you're gonna spend a couple $100 on a Pop. They guarantee mint condition. And if you're buying Pops that are that expensive, you probably do want them to be mint. And their prices are very competitive. A lot of the times they're cheaper than what you can find on eBay. Definitely worth checking out for very expensive Pops. And they have a lot of common and new Pops on there as well. Now, you're not going to get this because you're not an ultra special content creator like me. This is just something nice they sent me. Definitely some very, very nice swag. I actually like their logo quite a bit. And I like that they didn't put Whatnot all over the place. It's just these W's. Nice design, actually. And a coaster. Very nice. Now, for the Grail. And this is VANYA from the Umbrella Academy. This is the Chase version. I wish they would have made new art for the box. I hate when the Chases don't have new artwork. It's a small thing, very nitpicky. But yeah, this is a really cool Chase. I didn't expect to like the Umbrella Academy as much as I did. But yeah, pretty cool show. Can't wait for that next season, if it ever comes. Yeah, really cool. Thanks again to Whatnot. There's their website and their Twitter handle. Very cool. Thank you very much. And now, because I'm having Christmas in January, this is another very special Pop that was sent to me by Toll the Towelman. Very nice guy. Just offered to send me this Pop out of the blue for no reason. And this is the Chase Joker from the Tim Burton Batman movie. Probably one of the most coveted Pops of the entire year. Everybody wanted this guy. I could not find him. I haven't been Funko Pop hunting that much, but I've never had a lot of luck with the Chases. Toll seems to have a lot of luck though. He finds Chases. I don't know if in his area there just isn't as many collectors or what, but that guy can find Chases like nobody's business, and very, very lucky to have this guy now. I'm gonna take this film off so we can take a better look. So if you're new to collecting, sometimes these protectors have this protective film on here so they don't get scratched. He left it on here because he knows how picky I am probably, and he knows I like everything perfect. So yeah, just to let you know, Do peel this off of your protectors so they can be crystal clear. But look at this guy. The metallic paint on his hat looks really good. I wish they would have continued the metallic paint on the purple on his body. Although actually in the movie, I can't remember that scene. Maybe I'll pull it up. But actually maybe his beret, or whatever that is, that artist hat thing, maybe that's only metallic in the movie and his suit isn't. On the pop though, it would have looked cool if the suit was metallic as well, but maybe it's actually more accurate to the movie like this. Very, very nice pop. Thank you very much. Now this right here is from Chrono Toys, which I think this might be the very first time I order from them. It must be some kind of convention exclusive. And this is a Thailand Mickey actually. Pretty cool pop. I think he's already going up in value, at least double. Design-wise, nothing too exciting though. Now this right here was actually sent to me as well. These are a collectible called U2s, which are also made out of vinyl, I believe. So kind of more like, you know, a vinyl art toy, that kind of style. I actually have no idea what they sent me, and this will be the very first time I ever see one of these in person. To collecting plastic, that's me. And I'm liking this already. Here we have Arthur. Oh, I like that. Little slipcase. Here he is. Pretty nice. Nice packaging. That's actually a pretty cool looking figure. Let's take him out of the box. And here's Arthur looking kind of pissed off. I'm an inbox collector, so it's kind of nice that the U2s don't have any kind of tape or anything on it. So if you want to take them out of the box, display them, put them back in the box, sell them, there you go. Pretty cool so far. Oh, this is Pablo Escobar. Right? That's who that is, right? That's funny, it just says waiting. I wonder why. Because, I mean, in order for them to use that picture, right? Oh, here it is. This is Narcos right here. Okay. So I only watched, I think, the first season of Narcos, so I really can't remember what the significance of this scene is with him on this bench like this waiting. Not sure I'd be able to recognize him out of the box, but that's only because I'm not as familiar with Narcos and it's been a while and it didn't have that big of an impact on me, but I do like the style of this. It does look, you know, like the classic high-end kind of art toy style. Pretty nice. Okay, now this I totally love, and wow, what great timing on this. Stonks. I absolutely love this. Especially because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but this GameStop thing does have me pretty intrigued. I have a feeling it's going to end up, you know, it's going to go up in price. People are going to sell off. And some people are going to make money. And a bunch of people are going to lose money and go, man, this stock market business is not for me. The effect I want it to have is everybody makes a little bit of money. Instead of taking it out and spending on dumb stuff, maybe put it back into real companies afterwards. I'm not saying GameStop isn't a real company, but put it back into a company that's actually going to have a future.
It turns out you can run DOS applications in a window on Next Step. F, it's a wonderful user interface. R. So here's an example of a 1, 2, 3 worksheet running inside a PC window, right alongside your good applications here.
So it comes in 2 pieces, which is really nice, so you can put it however you want. I mean, if you're somebody that day trades, definitely this would belong on your desk. You know, if you like memes and you like day trade, this is like the perfect gift for somebody like that. It's pretty awesome. So I absolutely loved these U2s more than I thought I was going to like them, especially the Stonk one. Same with Arthur. I mean, they're all pretty cool. And like, you know, if I was a big fan of this, I would think this is really cool. I like the bullets. I like them all. They're really very impressive. Better than I thought they were going to be honest. Now on to the first Hot Topic box, which honestly looks like it was taped by a pirate with like 2 eye patches and 2 hook hands. And here's Papa EMERITUS 4. Papa EMERITUS. I don't know how to say it. Really cool pop. I actually didn't really get into this band until I saw the first pop they made of these guys. He's not on here, but awesome art. Really cool design on these. Yeah, the music's pretty cool. Definitely got into it because of the pops, actually. I had never heard of these guys. And see, look, good thing this didn't get damaged. Well, it doesn't look to be damaged, but no protector. Probably a higher chance of it getting damaged in that big box than in something like this. But here's the Jailhouse Rock Elvis. And I've always wanted an Elvis, except for the originals are so expensive. I want to say the last time I looked up the 70s Elvis, which is one of my ultimate grails. It's one of the pops I want the most. I think it was around $700. That was a couple years ago. I haven't really looked at the price of that recently. But glad I'm able to have this Elvis. There's a diamond version of this one that would be pretty cool. I don't really like the diamond pops, but in this one it makes sense because it's just a suit. This one's pretty cool too. But yeah, I really want them to make a new 70s Elvis. That's the one I want. And this is also from Hot Topic. I think that Elvis was actually from Box Lunch, but Box Lunch, Hot Topic, same company. And this is the Box Lunch exclusive Raven Bart from Treehouse of Horror. One of my favorite lines of the year. All awesome pops. And now we start the Russian roulette of the bagged pops. I waited to open these so long that my hot cash is expired, of course. From one of my favorite movies, this is PRIS from Blade Runner. Looks like she's in mint condition. So got lucky here. It looks like my Barney Rubble is also in great condition. And you know, I really liked these releases of Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble because the original 2 are very expensive. And I do have Wilma and Betty, Pebbles and Bam Bam, so it would be nice to have, you know, Barney and Fred. But I would hate it if they would have just reissued a new version of the original. So everybody that has those, you know, the price goes down on that. And I know it's not just about the price, but, you know, it is nice when your pops are worth a lot of money. So I'm kind of glad that they decided to release these 2 as ad icons. So it's cool because it's an ad icon, but now you're also able to have Barney and Fred without it just being a remake of the originals. There's an extra nice element to it, which justifies them remaking it, in my opinion. So I really do like this set of pops. This Captain Hook looks pretty good. I really like the boxes on these Disneyland 65th anniversary pops. They feel different. It's like a satiny finish on here. They have this kind of aged look to them. Really, really nice. I studied graphic design when I was younger, so the boxes are important to me, just as much as the pops, I guess. I wouldn't say just as much as the pops, but you know what I mean. Kind of unfortunate that the feather covers up most of the face, but definitely an improvement over the original Captain Hook. The original Captain Hook that's really funny looking, but this guy looks pretty good. And here is, I really don't know how to say that. Hyacinth? Hyacinth? No idea. But the hippo from Fantasia was probably my favorite part of Fantasia when I was a kid, was the hippos, the little flying Pegasus. I loved that one. I also like the Night on Bald Mountain. Is that what it's called? The Night on Bald Mountain with the big devil. That one was cool too. I hadn't noticed on the glams that her skirt is actually translucent plastic, which is a nice touch. I thought it was just yellow, but the translucent plastic does make it look like a nicer collectible. Seems to be painted pretty well. So far, so good on the mint boxes. And speaking of the little Pegasus, here's Peter Pegasus. Never knew he had a name. But yeah, definitely eye-catching combination of colors. Black, lavender, purple with the white eyes. Very eye-catching. Pretty cute. And I'll have to say that also mint condition. So, you know, would you rather have a big, huge box wasting all that paper, extra paper that doesn't need to be wasted? I mean, it's already, Funko Pops are already kind of a landfill disaster in the future, right? Plastic, paper, bags are plastic too, but if you can minimize a little bit of the footprint with the bags, I don't mind it as much. And here's Shipwreck from G.I. Joe. Really like the way that rope looks. Yeah, I'm glad they're expanding the G.I. Joe line, and I really like this. I really like the original artwork on the back. This pop seems to have... That's barely noticeable. It doesn't look like it's a cut from a knife. Small kind of crease line here, which to me would make it not mint. Oh my goodness. Maybe like a 9.5 out of 10. And that definitely wasn't from the way it was shipped. Yeah, really cool. I'm really liking the art on these boxes, and the design on these new G.I. Joes are very good. And from one of my favorite cartoons as a kid, it's Penny from Inspector Gadget. She came out so good. She looks just like how she looks in the show. Definitely one of those animated pops that really translated well into pop form. Still need to get me an Inspector Gadget. I think this is the one I want to get. The one with the copter on the hat. Not sure if that's an exclusive or not. The chase for this one has, I believe it's like a mallet or a hand coming out of the hat. A lot of you told me that you can't even see it when it's in the box, which is super lame. So I wouldn't even mind just having a common Inspector Gadget if I can't find a chase, but the helicopter one is pretty cool. Mr. T with the Hulkamania shirt on. Not gonna lie, I've been feeling pretty nostalgic for wrestling lately. I even subscribed to the WWE Network to watch some of the old SummerSlams and stuff like that. Very, it's wrestling, but as far as nostalgia goes, wrestling is one of those things that I think hits me the hardest with nostalgia, especially watching some of those, the SummerSlams and the WrestleManias from like the 90s. Big time nostalgia for me. Maybe just more than anything, really. And honestly, some of the WWE pops, and not just the pops, the actual Mattel Elites and stuff like that, really, really go up in value and hold their value surprisingly well. You should definitely look into that if you care about that kind of thing. Oh my goodness. Yes. I got, yes, a TLC Left Eye Chase, and Left Eye was the one I wanted the most. Definitely a great idea for a chase, like in the video. You know, the video is called Waterfalls, the song, and they turn into water halfway through the song, and that's what this chase represent. Really a clever idea. And here's the blue Hawaii Elvis. Really awesome. Elvis has a special place in my heart for me, not so much because of Elvis, but my favorite aunt as a kid that used to spoil me. She was awesome. She was younger than all my other family members. She passed away though, and she was a big Elvis fan. She had a bunch of Elvis stuff in her house, and so when I see Elvis, it reminds me of her. So these pops are extra special to me. And here's Salt from Salt and Pepper. They weren't my favorite band of the 90s. They pretty much had like a couple of hits that I can remember. I didn't really follow them past the 90s, so maybe they had more hits. I just don't know. I thought these pops were extra good looking though. Very colorful. Got the style just right. Loving the box art. Just overall perfectly done pops to me. And here's Peppa. Very similar, but slightly different. Really cool sculpt on the hair. Yeah, great set of pops. And as you noticed, every single one of those pops in those bags was mint condition. So I know a lot of people like to rag on the bags. You know, you see those thumbnails of people making that horrified face, you know, in bags, and you know, YouTube. But honestly, I've had a lot of luck with the bags. Sometimes the pops are damaged in those bigger boxes. As you can see, they had no protection in the bigger boxes. Well, they had the paper, but they didn't have the sorter box around the pop. So don't be scared to order a single pop from Hot Topic. It'll get to you fine. Now on to FYE. I'm pretty sure that these are FYE. And here's Bugs Bunny as Superman. This guy also looks better in person than he did in the pictures. I thought he looked a little plain in the pictures. But now that I see him in person, I see a little bit of more of the nuance in his sculpt there. The subtlety there in the face. It's actually kind of nice. Here's Osimo. Kind of a heavy pop. I'll have to compare him to my other South Park pops and my other Cartman, because his face looks a little yellow. I mean, unless it's supposed to be kind of yellow, but it doesn't appear to be supposed to be yellow, because right here kind of looks like it's the same color as these other ones. Pop looks a little yellow though. Here we got Taz as the Flash. And I'm pretty sure that, I think the Spaceman Taz, Space Jam Taz has gone up in value. One of them has. This guy looks pretty good. The only thing I would change on this is I wouldn't have the red of the Flash costume be the same red as his gums. Looks kind of weird. They should have made his gums maybe, I don't know, more pink. Or if that's how, you know, the original gums on the Taz are. Just make it maybe a little different shade than the red on the costume. Because that does look kind of funny to me. And as you can see, like, this one was just in a box. A lot of extra padding and everything. And this flap did come open. So I feel like that, you know, happened in shipment. It didn't get damaged, but as you can see, you know, the sorter boxes around the pops, even if they're in bags, does make a big difference. Not sure how much more expensive this foam is because they put it on the top and the bottom than the actual sorter boxes, but it's definitely better than this. And I'm pretty sure I ordered these all at the same time. So for them to send it in separate boxes like that, pretty nuts. Not sure if they're doing that because they've had a lot of them get damaged if they put 4 or 5 in one box without protectors. Maybe. I guess these boxes are perfect to save if you're going to resell stuff on eBay, but still seems like a big waste. Definitely order these at the same time. And here's CYBORG, Wile Coyote as CYBORG, and this is another one that I think looks better in person. The eye, it would have been cooler if that was, I don't know, maybe a translucent piece or glow in the dark or something instead of just painted red. But it still looks pretty good. And here's Zombie BART. I'm going to take this one out of the package because I want to take a closer look. Definitely one of my favorite ones of this new series. Love the way they did the eyes. I like that they didn't shy away from putting actual blood on it. It's one of the reasons I don't like the Marvel zombies, is that bright green neon blood. Pretty sure that's not in the comics. I haven't read the comics, but I looked up pictures, and I couldn't find any with bright green neon blood. If you're familiar with the comics, let me know how stupid I'm being right now, but to me, it just looks like they sanitize the Marvel zombies for children, to me. But yeah, really cool Zombie BART. Are you still here? Are you still watching me open pops? I think it's been like 20 minutes. And this is Lola Bunny as Wonder Woman. Very, very nice as well. All right. Look at that giant pile of shit. I'd like to say thank you one more time to Whatnot for sending me that VANYA chase and the extra swag. I really appreciate it. Keep doing good work. I also want to say thank you to U2s for sending me these amazing figures. I really, really love that Stonks vinyl figure. And what's going on with GameStop right now is such a big kind of cultural event that I actually recommend buying that one for the value. I know it sounds funny, but there are going to be a lot of people that are going to make a lot of money. And this Stonks figure would be nice to have to kind of commemorate that if you were part of this whole thing. So I definitely recommend picking that up. If you like it, of course, if you're gambling on the stock market, or just to commemorate this event. Really like that figure. And I also want to say thank you to Toll for sending me that amazing Joker chase. One of the best pops of the year. You're a super, super nice dude.